So welcome back. We're going to be taking a look now at that equation. So what that equation is, and I'm just going to type it in here. It's y is equal to, now we're going to use equals because now we're actually doing an equation. So I'm going to put this exact equation on. That parabola that you're seeing there should be exactly the same as the one that we type in. So instead of doing a, the a value is now 2. And gotta forget the point. Okay, so right here we have the a equals 2 right there. So that's important there. So the a is 2, so that's y equals 2x squared. And then our b value is negative 40, so we're going to type in minus 40x because we're just switching out the b for 40. And then our c value is 196, so we're going to add 196. And now you'll notice that this matches perfectly. Okay, so this graph right here matches perfectly with those 3 points. And so this is our equation. Now, when you're doing this on for an assignment, or I mean, if there was some sort of assessment as well, then what I'd be expecting, this is part of the notes here, is that you fully draw out and label that graph. And so here's my label out graph. Now notice it's not perfect. I'm not using a ruler. Well, it can't really because it's a nice, it's a curved line. But what I'm doing is I'm putting in my points. And so I'm just going to zoom in on this a little bit. Where's my zoom key? Right there. Okay. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can see a bit better. I'm going to slide that over. Okay, so what I've done is I've labeled my graph. Now I had to go up by 2s because I was using such big numbers, but I have the value, my vertex here, 10, 4, the points that I used for my regression. I also have my x-intercepts in here, which I found using Desmos. I'm going to slide back to Desmos really quick. Okay, there's my x-intercepts, my zeros, so I can just plug those right into my graph, which is very important that we do. So I plug those in there, and I have my axis of symmetry, which is x equals 10, and I don't have a y-intercept here because I can't see it on the graph. It's not actually feasible for me to draw out a graph which includes that y-intercept, so I'm just gonna leave it out because I can already see what this graph looks like. Again, it's not feasible to put that on there. If it was a part of it, I would have to, but it's not feasible. My equation is this one right here, y equals 2x squared minus 40x plus 196. That's what we found using our regression. Domain is all real numbers, and our range is y is greater than or equal to -4, so it's above -4. So that is how we use Desmos to come up with an equation, which we can then graph out, and then we can solve. So very important, make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you are following along that. And then when you do have your equation and you're asked to graph it out on paper, show all the important points, show the equation, show the domain and range, show your axis of symmetry as well. And we're just going to stop this video and we're going to move on to the next example on our next video.